The 3.7 banners have finally been announced, and some long-awaited and some not so long-awaited characters are coming back, specifically, Kazuha, Yae Miko, Yoimiya, and Alhaitham. So who should you pull for? Usually, people pull for whoever they like, but if you're confused, and want a second opinion, here's mine! Before we begin, here's a code that will give you 60 Primogems upon redemption. It is valid until 30 May, so make sure to act fast. Subscribe for more codes like this one! Anyway, I will talk about each of the characters, their strong point, weak points, and at the end, tell you who you should pull for. Let's begin with Kazuha. Kazuha is one of those characters who's deemed to be a must-pull, whether or not you play Abyss or not. He will make your life much easier. If you're thinking that since he is an Anemo character, he won't fit in with the new Dendro meta, that is not entirely true. He is still efficient in team with Aggravate / Spread, Hyperbloom, and Burgeon. He provides amazing elemental damage bonus, and his crowd control is second to only Venti. As for the downsides, Kazuha does require to build a full M set, which can get tricky considering how Genshin's artifact drop system works. Let's now talk about Alhaitham. This one is a little annoying for some people because Alhaitham was just released, yet he already has a rerun. Alhaitham is mainly a Dendro DPS and he's great at it, often mistaken as Dendro catching, but no guys, he's Alhaitham. He will perform really well when paired with any of the Dendro reaction teams. He's a great Dendro applicator, not to mention he has access to Dendro infusion. He's easy to build, performs great at C0, and has access to many F2P weapons. One of the bigger downsides that Alhaitham has is that there is a learning curve, which requires to learn his combos and manage his burst, in order to maximize his damage. Next up is Yae Miko. Now she's one of the most popular characters in Genshin. Not only is she popular, her gameplay is great fun too, her main strength being her skill, which allows you to target enemies who are not even near you. Sometimes you'll end up killing enemies and you won't even realize it. The uptime on it is also perfect, considering her downsides. At C0, she's actually on the same level, or worse, than a C6 official, so there's that. Furthermore, her burst requires 90 energy, which is the highest in the game, so keep that in mind. There's not much to say about Yoimiya, as she remains in the same spot as when she was released. However, that's not a bad thing. She's a great unit, especially when it comes to single target. She basically has no AoE, making her single target damage very high. She's easy to play, easy to build, and has a bow. What more do you want? As for her downsides, it can be hard for her to clear multiple enemies with large health pools, because of her single target aspect. She would also need a shield to make sure her combo isn't interrupted to prevent losing a lot of damage. Now let's look at who should pull for. Keep in mind this is my opinion. First choice would 100% be Kazuha, I mean there's no question here. If you don't have him, go for him. Second is probably going to be Alhaitham just because of how much damage he provides. Third, Yae Miko for sure just because she's, in my opinion, better than Yoimiya. And lastly, obviously Yoimiya. Again, that was my opinion, so let me know yours in the comments down below. Thanks for watching!